You know how you visualize something in your head and you think, yeah, I think I can make this. I think I can make this happen. Yeah. Please let me state for the record that I think I'm going to do better on the second try. This is the facade that my obvious deficit in hinge skills is showing, and yeah, I didn't get it lined up too well either. It's too bad, man. These boxes were cut like perfectly. I was so happy with how they got cut. Now, this is a beta prototype that Chandra is going to use a little bit and make suggestions for how she'd like to see it improved. I have some real parts coming that mean I think I'm going to be able to make it much better very quickly as of well, I can't do it this week. I'm getting the stuff, but anyway, that part I think is going to be great to have a flat of some kind. Let's see if I can use this here from Carol's Gear. I think that's going to provide a nice solid painting surface, or holder of a painting surface. And I think brushes are going to go in here nicely. Colors can go in here nicely, and a water tray or whatever can go in there nicely, I think. So I'm going to try again. For now, what I'm doing at this point is using some wipe-on polyacrylic back here to hopefully waterproof this thing, so that even if a little bit of water gets spilled in the process of doing the watercolors, it's not going to warp too badly or whatever. So I think this polyacrylic works. If you know different, please let me know in the comments. And I really look forward to the next version. I hope you will too. Thanks for watching. Blessed and grateful. Dead End Street. Trying to make art here. The weight vest is helping to kind of flatten things out a bit, because we're at the stage of on the prototype version putting on a goofy latch because I'm not going to try to do the magnets when these fold outs are so off center. Really cool. I went to Habitat for Humanity Restore today and thought, man, it sure would be nice if I could find some kind of antique brass screws that I could use for this. And sure enough, there was a partial thing, and I got them for $1. Very blessed, very grateful. And actually, the list goes on and on and on. Next stop, let's get this into Chandra's hands. What surprises me here is actually how sturdy that is. That's really pretty good. Now, you might see this one is high, and the one in the back here is high because I'm going to put CA glue, little drop on these, and finish screwing them in. And hopefully the CA glue will also get down in the wood a little bit. And then I'll see if I have to do something on the bottom. Basically, it's going to stick out, and I can put something on that. So before I do the CA glue, I'll find maybe a little piece of wood or something that, little piece of wood that I can just put in that corner. And same thing for this other one. And again, just for the prototyping. But it is nice to see doesn't hold it completely flat, but it is packable now. Yeah. So let's see if I can put the arms inside there, and along with the water, one of these water things, and see if it'll shut. That will kind of finish us off for the day, I think. So if I put this in here like that, and like that, will that go down? Yeah, I think it will. Okay. It does. Okay, water tray or water bowl can go right in that corner. I could have sanded the insides a little bit more, but there is a version 1 of the Chandra. Let's call it the Chandra. Let's see what Chandra thinks of that. What a blessing. To at least have something done. There's so much that needs to be better about it, but there's something done. Blessed and grateful. Hope you have a great week. P.S. How's this for a happy little accident? I've saved a bunch of scraps of things that I was cutting out early on. Like I've got a bunch of these blocks that were cutouts from the laser, and I didn't want to throw these little square chunks away. So I have one like this, but it turns out I also have these, and they're actually oak, I think. Little Stark Arts logos. Yeah, that's not what needs to be in there necessarily, but I think that's going to work great for these corners. So let me see if I can get these. Yeah, that's going to be real nice. Okay, can I get the other one in? Yeah, there it is. That's silly, but kind of fun. All right, let me CA, activate, and then put that screw all the way in on both of those and call it good. Thank you.